Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here, and this is how you get the battle berries in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. These are the berries that activate when you're at a quarter health or less and give you an effect boost, like boosting your speed, attack, or defense, or any stat like that. So, the straightforward answer is that if you have secret pals in your secret base and they have the gather berries option, there's a small chance they might find one of these berries for you. Now, if you want to just have these berries on demand, looks like we have to go back to X and Y and do some mutations. I tried to do some mutations back in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and it just doesn't seem possible. So let's go to X and Y. You need to go to Camphor Town, go to the berry fields, and first off, if you really want to speed things up, make some surprise mulch. This is going to increase the chance of mutations, but it's not going to make it happen all of the time. To make surprise mulch, you just need to put 3 berries of the same color or just the 3 same berries into the composter. Now, if you have done berry mutations before, you should know that you should plant the berries in an alternating pattern. That way there's a greater chance for the berries to cross-pollinate and mutate, which is kind of the whole thing behind berry mutations. So what I did was I put mulch in 3, and then I skipped 1, and then I put the berries, and then I put the other berry needed to make the mutation, and that's pretty much all you need to do. Now, here's a list of the things that you need to do to get to these berries. First, you need to make some tier 1 berries. These are the EV training berries that lower the special attack or lower the stat, and then they give you more happiness. So to make one of these, you need to mix certain berries. To get the Kelpsie berry, mix Chesto berry with the Person berry, which is what I did in that first row. To get the Pomeg berry, you need to mix an Ipapa berry and a Mago berry. You also, for a Qualob berry, need to mix Oran, Pecha, Grepa, Aguave, and Figgy, Hondu, Aspir, and Lepa. Now, this is going to be for the tier 1 berries, so after you get some mutations, you can make your way to the tier 2 berries, which is going to be Salac, Petaya, Liechi, Apicot, and Ganlon, and these are the berries that you're going to want. Now, the interesting thing about this is that most of these berries you can find through various routes, just berry picking throughout the X and Y, or you can find these berries from doing wild battle encounters, that if there's a berry tree in the background, you can use Air Cutter, and a berry might fall out, and it could be one of them. That's going to be especially true for the berries that are reducing super effective hits. So, there's a guide on Cerebi, I'll link to that, but this is pretty much what you need to do. You just need to go to the berry fields, match up the tiers, look for the berries if you already haven't found them. There are some berry locations on the Cerebi guide as well, and then you just hope for some mutations. It might take a while because these berries take some time to grow, and they may or may not mutate. So use more surprise mulch to increase your chances, or just give it a couple days, and you'll soon have all the berries that you need. Oh, actually, then after that, you trade it from X and Y to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, so you'll need a friend or a second DS to make this possible, and then you can have the berries in a really fast way. And then there are even tier 3 berries, that if you mix the Salac berry and the Petaya berry, you'll get a Moringa berry, which makes it to where if you get hit by a special attack, it boosts your special defense, and if you have a Liechi berry and a Ganlon berry, you will get a Key berry, which means if you get hit by a physical attack, it boosts your defense. So I hope this guide helped, and I hope you all have a nice day.